Have you ever fell to the peer pressure and devalued yourself, even if it came from a family member or a really close friend? If so, this is the perfect video for you. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Have you ever devalued yourself because a family member or a close friend was putting peer pressure on you? Man, that's a hard cycle to break, because I remember devaluing myself to try and fit in with my cousins. Because as you're a young man, you want to seek that male approval, right? So going over to my grandma's house and meeting up with my cousins, they would always ask, have you had sex yet? Did you have sex yet? This is what you need to do. So I would lie. Like, yeah, I did. Who? My girlfriend is somewhere else, somewhere that you can't find. And I remember constantly thinking, I need to do something so I can bring a story to my cousins and impress them. And they would put a lot of things here, take this condom, hide it, do this. And they would always push that pressure on me to devalue myself, because at that point I was like, man, I don't know what this is. I'm young. I'm probably like 9. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I don't know. But I do want to live up to what they think is cool. So as they kept doing it, eventually years later, I kept forcing it. It became my mind. And now the way I was talking to women was in a devaluing way, because I just wanted to get something out of it. Only so I could go to my cousins and whatnot and tell the story. Let me tell you what I did to feel like I'm in. So I was devaluing myself based on that constant pressure from family members to say, you ain't did this yet. And the thing that they saying you ain't doing is not a good thing in the first place for somebody that's 11 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old. So to put that pressure on me, I was like, man, now when I sit back in and think about it, but at that time I didn't really think about it, but when I sit back and think on it now, I'm like, man, they really pressured me to devalue myself. And you could say, well, they didn't force you to do anything, which is true. But when you get in these lessons from somebody that you look up to, you typically abide by the lessons, because you like, they wouldn't lead me the wrong way. This is all you know. You starting to understand yourself. You growing into this person. So when you get in this information, if you feel like it's wrong, don't act on it. In my mind, I felt like, I don't know, this is kind of wrong, but it's what, I guess that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be having sex, and we're supposed to, look at women this way and talk to them this way. And I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and try it. And over time, it got to a point I was going into the 9th grade where it happened. 13 years old. And as I reflect on it now, I realize how much was stripped from me. And that innocence gets stripped from you when you partake in any behavior that's devaluing. Whether it's fighting and you literally just using fighting to bullying and not to protect yourself. Whether it's trying to have sex with a ton of women at 13, 12, etc. and you just doing it because you want to be cool to your cousins or close friend that hadn't had sex. Whether it's selling drugs because of, they told you, here, take this and go on the strip and make this money, and this is how you get your shoes, and whatever it is. You can get told or taught to devalue yourself from close family and friends because this is what you believe is the right route based on what they tell you, although you know it's wrong in your heart. Although you know it's wrong and you can see the destruction it's caused. It's a tough thing, but we have to stand up for ourselves. It's extremely tough. I'm not going to act like this is easy. It's extremely tough. But we have to take a stance, because I don't know how old you are that's listening to this, but I will say this. Every action going to have its repercussions later. Down the line. It's going to catch up to you in some way, shape, or form. And this is not a fear tactic. This is a reality. And it may cause trauma. It may cause some issues to run into somebody that you done wrong. You may give trauma to other people. It's a lot of variables that can come from moving down a path of devaluing yourself. So what we have to do is look at ourselves, understand our value, and stand on it. That's all we gotta do. Not all, but that's one of the biggest things we have to do. We have to stand on our value and don't allow nobody to bring it down. I don't care if it is a family member, friend, whatever. Don't allow it, because you're the one that gotta live with that action the rest of your life. Thank you for taking out the time to watch my video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my shirt, you can get it in the description box below. Please comment too. I look forward to those. And you can follow me on social media, which is also in the content box below. Thank you.